Going on, man? I just signed on, man, 5 minutes ago. Um, okay.
What up, boys?
Hey now.
Chilling.
What's going on?
Heard any good rumors today?
Oh, I saw the whole officer chat.
What'd you think?
It's time, man. It's
Yeah,
time.
fucking right it is. What's up, Z? Just, I was actually home from work sick today. Just got up around 1:30. Yeah, feeling a little better. Something I ate, Took a shower. I'm up and around now. Gotta get a fucking haircut. That's what I'm trying. The wife hates it, but I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I like your long hair. I'm like, bitch, I'm balding. I'm like, the front half of my head is fucking gone already. It looks stupid. So yeah, I like the 2-3. Right. Dude, straight up. You never have a bad day with a haircut like that. Yep. Yeah, they try to sell you that shit too. They're like, "Oh, you want me to leave it a little bit longer, and you could use this." I'm like, "Nah, no gel, man. Make that shit short. Like I was in the military, bring that shit down. No maintenance." This fucking guy. Yeah, go take an epi lady out and just like give you a massage. uh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, here's the deal. I had to have a high and tight for 27 years, man. It was required. So, no, man. I wasn't allowed to grow any facial hair. Had to have my hair high and tight all the time because I had to look good for all the other staff. And now I have a full beard and I'm letting it grow. I'm letting it grow down to my fucking ankles.
Bro, he's he's rocking that dented white van. This is candy on the side right now with that
Dude,
hippie look.
little kids better beware.
Word. He's got like ice cream man written on the side. It's misspelled. Nah, I did that shit too when I was in the military years ago. I had enough of that. It was cool for a while. Army. I was a 63 Tango, bro. I was a wrench. M2s, M3s is Hummers, and deuce and a halfs. Hummers was fun though. Yeah, no, no deal. Yeah, but I don't, what I don't miss is like that 1 minute brake job you could do on it. I mean, I do miss it. It was so simple. One bolt, boom, drop both fucking brake pads, do no one's on, you're good to go. Nah, fuck no. Thought about buying one, but like at the time, 55 grand for that fucking monster. No thanks. Yeah, they jacking them up. Trying to do that Iraq look. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Leave that shit behind. Yeah, it's after my time, but I know about it. Yep, that's their job. I'll blow 100 of those up instead of one soldier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the sides. Hmm? Damn. Right? Like, you guys know what you're kicking? The fucking EOD guy shows up. Yep, yep.
So what's the deal? What time do you have to go look at that house, Z? Okay.
There you go. Nice. Speaking of ready to go and getting on the market, I better get ready to get my hair cut and get my ass in the market when the wife don't like it.
Yeah.
Yo, my brother got one. She's crazy as fuck though, bro. She's psycho. Word. Oh man, speaking of that, you mind if I take a minute alone with let's see, I gotta talk to him about something personal.
All
Bro,
right, Z.
thanks, bro.
Yeah, take care of a little drama. That's all. She's getting used to it. Yeah. Well, the bigger thing is, I had to be clean shaven, mustache trimmed back, everything. Now I got a full beard, so yeah, I do all right. I hear that, man. Some people just can't. I guess I was lucky. Mine comes in red though, so that's a little odd. No, man. Actually, I was blonde as a kid, and then from being inside so much, my hair went brown, and now my beard grows in red. Yep, like orange red, orangish brown. And then over Christmas I gained a bunch of weight, so I changed there, and then by springtime I lost it all again. So she can't keep anything straight. Always changing. I don't know, man. Oh, like a pain tolerance? I don't really know, man. I don't think of it that way. I guess I can take a beating. I mean, I've hurt myself enough where I can keep going. Oh wow. Oh no shit. Wow. So how far away is this house you're going to look at? Oh, is it? It's right in the same area then. Oh, I got you. Whoa. Yeah, we go through travelers. Kind of like a moat. It's all silly stuff, man. It's like little kids arguing. No, man. The neat thing about it is it's all over the internet, so I don't have to worry about anybody stabbing somebody else. Not a bit. I can tell you this, man. I grew up in the country, right? So street smarts were dirt roads, okay? If you get my drift. Being in that jail, I could walk through the middle of an inner city and survive. Yep. Yep. That's the same thing I can do. Yeah, the operator's going to say, "Hey, man, you're on your own." Yeah, it scares the hell out of my wife, but I'll do the same thing. Come on, we're going a couple blocks over. We're not staying right here because I want to get some real food. I don't want the touristy food, man. I want some lady behind the counter serving up the real deal. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. 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 Yeah, I know a g I got a Euro guy. No. Nope. Nope, you just have to keep the air from getting on them. They Yep. Yeah, they put off a lot of heat, man. Yeah, their temperatures around like 102 degrees. Yep. Yeah, oh yeah, they burn a lot of calories. Yep. Right. That's funny. Yeah, so you're chasing the dog around the neighborhood. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this guild and stuff that were in the military. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's on you. No, actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm going around and farming mines so that I can get ore, so that I can prospect the ore to get minerals and gems, so that I can make other big gems for people's gear. Yeah, more or less. I want to see the end of the game, man, and this is going to allow me to do it. since day one. 17 years, 16 years, I think. Yeah, not to this level, not to this extent. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh no, I've seen the last raids and stuff when this expansion originally came out, but that was once again that was probably 13 years ago. So yeah, I want to see how much of it I remember, and I remember what it felt like to accomplish it. So I want to try it again. It's like watching a series, like The Sopranos. If you've ever watched The Sopranos, and you wait 10 years and watch it again, it's just as good as the first time. I've always had the same account, yeah, but I've changed servers. I probably have 35, 40 characters throughout different servers. Um, yeah, yeah, for the most part, and then I'll move on to the expansion and stuff, and then you throw out all that gear, you get some new stuff, and then I might take a break for a month, month and a half, and then you go back to it, but you always find yourself going to a new server, starting a different tune. You know what I mean? That's just the way it works. Like my original server that I was on for about 4 years was Ysera, and I still have characters on there. I haven't been on that server in probably 5 years.
That's crazy. So let me see if I get this straight. Every time you change servers, you're starting a brand new fucking account, level
Yep.
one fucking like. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, you're done. I say account. You're starting a different character. It's you're still on the same account. Like I don't have separate accounts. Like Drew, he'll have two accounts. He can run two tunes, two games going at one time. I have one account, and it's always been the same account.
Yeah, that's fucking insane, dude. I know Kel was doing that shit with his fucking. He was doing that. She had two accounts like running at the same time, and one guy following the other, leveling them up and shit. But it's hard
Yep.
enough to keep one going, dude. You know what I mean? That's crazy, dude. Fuck.
It's like on this server, I only have this account, I guess, on this server, and I have every tune that I have. I have four characters that I play. One's a bank tune, and the only thing I do with him is all my banking, keep store stuff basically, because there's never enough room on one character. And then I have my other three characters are all in this guild. So everything that I do, I've done through this guild.
How long you been in this guild? Since it started and shit or what?
Probably 2 weeks after it started, I joined.
Yeah. What made you join? You just said fuck it. I'm gonna try this shit out or what?
Actually, it was pure coincidence, man. I was in another guild, and I always do that, getting to know you period. And I didn't like that guild. They weren't doing anything, so I guild quitted. And I said, I'm looking for a guild that's running Kara. And it was Hell Yeah at the time. And they're like, yeah, come on, we'll run. I'm like, okay, great, man. And I showed, I signed up for the run, and it didn't transpire. It didn't go. So I got whispered by, it was actually Astral. Hey, man, I'm gonna set up a Kara run. Do you want to go? I'm like, sure, man, I'll set it up. So okay, we're gonna go on Friday at this time. I'm like, great, I'll be on. Here's the Discord info, the whole 9 yards. I'm like, okay, great. And I sign into the Discord, and it's not Hell Yeah's Discord, it's Velocity's Discord. I'm like, I'm confused, man. I said, I thought I was running with Hell Yeah, and this is a different Discord. I said, just so I get things straight, I don't want to mess up accounts and stuff like that, and keep track and stuff. He goes, no, this is Velocity. I'm like, oh, okay, you guys run character? He goes, well, or Kara? And I go, well, I'm looking for somebody that, I want to go with somebody that's running character or Kara on a regular basis. So he goes, well, you can run with us anytime you want. I'm like, oh, okay. So I go back to Hell Yeah, and I'm like, what's going on? We're not running Kara. Well, we're going to set it up in 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I thought you guys already had it set up. Well, it turns out that Astral and a bunch of other people, Cal and those guys, all split from Hell Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You
I'm
know
like,
why, though,
okay.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I, I got a pretty good reason why.
yeah.
But the thing is, I'm like, okay, well, why would I join something that other people didn't like that felt needed to split?
Yeah.
So I went to Astro. I said, why, how did you guys do this? And he told me the whole story.
Yeah.
I said, cool, man. So I dropped hell yeah right then and there. And I said, okay, invite me to Velocity. Let's see how this goes. So I have that observation period that I talk about where I got to know everybody. And I like the maturity level. I like the fact that almost everybody I talked to was in their 30s or above.
Yeah, we all fucking, yeah, they're all fucking dudes. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I think I can fit in here. And I think this is a good place to invest. And I slowly started to get to know people. And then I started getting involved a little more. And I started, just giving it, not advice on game playing, but advice on actual real life shit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you might want to take a look at this and it'll help you here. And lo and behold, then I got approached to being an officer. And, well, the rest is history.
Shit, I'm telling you, bro, you was an officer when you was with New York, the city of New York, and now you're an officer here, bro. We bringing you back, boy. You try to leave, and they keep bringing you back,
dragging
dude.
me back in.
They're like, nah, you too wise, man. Keep this guy on the payroll, as a fucking advisor. Yeah, yeah, dude. A lot of people here are fucking. I like a lot of people on here, even though I'm not in the guild. A lot of people on here are pretty cool dudes, So I fuck with it. But like I said, everybody's got their bunch of fucking retards. So no matter where you go, there's gonna be a bunch of fucking retards.
Oh, without a doubt, man. And
Yeah.
you get to know who they are pretty quickly. But unfortunately, from time to time, you have that one person that evolves into the asshole.
Yeah, I can see that happening too. Yeah, it gets too big for their britches and shit. Yeah.
And I know over my history that most of the time when that happens, it's somebody looking for an excuse to get away from something.
Yeah, or their personal life get in the way of shit. They're going through something personal, and they're fucking taking it out on people, and people like, you know what I mean? It's not your or my fault that motherfucker's, shit's going down on him. You know what I mean? So.
That's a fact. And you'll actually get the clues and stuff with talking with them on Discord. You might hear something in the background, somebody yelling at somebody. And it's like, wow, man, there's a little hostility in that environment, and that could be steering them towards that direction.
Yeah, that's why I told Kels that, listen, bro, like my opinion doesn't matter in the guild. It's your guild. I'm just your homie. We've been playing games for years and shit. I'm just your friend and shit. But like I told him, I was like, I don't know what the fuck really happened with Shield. I know that nigga fucked up left and right, but that's an old nigga. That's an old man. Like, he's set in his fucking ways, man. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you or me or anybody's gonna do to change him. That's the way he is. The world is evolving, and he's just not evolving with it, man. So he's gonna have to get left behind. Like, you can't bet, like 15, 20 years ago, you could say fucking fuck faggots, haha, and everybody would laugh about it. Now you say that shit, and you got people offended. You might get a lawsuit. You might get fucking, discrimination. Like, shit's crazy, dude. So he just never evolved, man. So the fact that he didn't evolve is just he kind of outed himself since he never evolved.
Here's what I said. There's a reason why he drives a semi alone.
Yeah, because he's probably not a very social person, dude. He's probably not a very fucking social person. And it's the truth, man. Yeah, the truth hurts, but that's the fucking truth.
Yep, and I've talked to him since he was removed from the guild. And I've had great conversations with him. He's a decent person if you can get beyond his, 1950s attitude.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't invite him to my, my birthday or anything like that because I don't agree with some of his views. But in the same sense, he sticks to his views.
Yeah, he doesn't. How do you say? It's almost like he's afraid of something that he doesn't understand. That's why he's angry about a lot of like stuff.
Yep.
So and it's okay, man. People could be like that. That's cool. It's just we're living in a different time, man, where that mentality was cool back then, but now it's like really like people don't want to be around that shit, man. They want to be around people who are actively progressive and that are accepting. Like, I accept anybody as long as they're not trying to turn me into a faggot. They can do what the fuck they want. They can kiss who the fuck they want. As long as you're not coming on me, do what the fuck you want to do.
Do what makes you happy, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're gonna make me do it.
Yeah, dude. He did bring up a couple good points, man, but far and in between, man. Just far and in between.
So anyway, That's it. I'm sure there's going to be some drama coming up in the guild here this afternoon, and it's going to suck to see it happen, but I think it's necessary evil, and we'll see what
Yeah.
happens, man.
Yeah, man. Sometimes people gotta go, bro. So, you know what I mean?
Yep, that's it, man. It's time, time for people to move on. It's a
Yeah.
personal opinion that they choose, and well, we're not going to keep you from doing it.
Yep. Yeah, and then the thing that sucks the most, man, is I don't even know. I kind of have an idea what's going on, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because I'm not in there. But at the same time, I hate to see good things, good communities, good groups of people be destroyed by someone's toxicity, man. Like, it's just so childish, dude.
Yep.
Like I like to think myself, man, I'm not no fucking guy. I'm 35, man, but I consider myself an old fucking dude in the sense of like I'm done with that bullshit. Like, if someone bringing some negative shit, then I'm not gonna talk to them anymore. It's just that easy, man. Like, life's too short to be surrounded by dumbasses. Like, it's too short, man. Like, think about it. Do you remember the first day you joined the academy? And then now.
Oh yeah, I remember day.
Yeah, you remember day one, right? What do you think it was that long ago?
It feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah, bro. It goes by too fast, man. You know what I mean? Because I think about the same thing, man. I think about the first day I joined the military. I showed my wife the pictures of my ass like 3 weeks ago. She's like, "Oh, you a little fucking guy," because I'm a big fucking dude now. But she's like, "Oh, you a little skinny fucking guy." And I'm like, "Man, I still fuck the shit out of you." You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, like, you know what I mean? That don't change my shit. And she's laughing. I'm like, "Yeah, you weren't attracted before. I wouldn't a guy with you." And I'm like, "Man, I was fucking like 18 or 19 years old, man. You know what I mean? You're not built yet." So she's laughing about it, but I still remember that shit, dude. And I think about it now, it really wasn't that long ago, man. It wasn't that long ago. And then that whole shit, like a perfect example, like that whole shit with Cal, like people got shit going on in your lives, man. People don't got time to get off your life stress and come into some other stress.
That's a fact, man. We want to be here to, get away from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little concerned for Cal, man. He was dealing with a lot, and I'm glad that he made the move. And I'm not patting myself on the back by saying
Nah, you pat yourself on the
somebody-
back, bro. You pat yourself on the back, man. You had a
put
lot to do with
somebody in
it,
a
bro.
position, putting somebody in a position where they can maybe intervene and solve some problems before they have to go to him.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid to to have I guess a virtual reality business, but that's in essence what he's created. Him and Drew created this little business, and it's got 600 plus people in it, and you know what? They all count on it, and they rely on somebody to be in charge. So it's tough for him to have to deal with a lot of the shit that goes on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people got shit going on in their lives, and like you said, people trying to get out of here, man. Trying to get out of like their life bullshit and get on here to relax.
Yeah.
And then you get on here with some bullshit.
Yeah,
Like-
this is an escape for people. It's not, it's not necessarily, a job. They don't want to be here to work. They want to escape, man, and get away from reality a little.
Yeah. And that's what I told Cal. I was like, listen, bro, like once you get this is why I keep telling him, like, man, you need to, one of these days, you need to get like your prime motherfuckers. And he said it too. You need to get make a fucking group and run Kara and run that shit like effective as fuck with the best DPS, the best tanks, the best fucking healing. Like run the shit that you want to run, and let me record that shit, bro. And I'll put it on my YouTube channel. I'll make a fucking playlist that says Velocity, and I'll fucking put up all cool ass videos up there. Obviously, I'll edit it and show it to him first. Make sure he's cool with it, and everything to make you guys look good. And any money comes from that, I'll fucking turn it around and I'll PayPal to Cal or I'll put it in the fucking guild vault or whatever the fuck. It'll go back to Velocity. And then I was even telling him, I was like, listen, man, like, you got to think ahead of that. Like, what if you have 1,000 people, 1,000 gamers on your guild? You know what you could do, man? We could talk to some of these companies, like MSI and fucking Laser, and talk to some of these companies, man. Be like, yo, how much would you give me if I run one of your ads on, like, the general chat, like, once a month or once a week? We'll put an ad on there. A lot of companies will give you, like, a percentage of the sales that ad occurs.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, dude. So there's like a lot of way to do. I'm telling you, the only reason I'm not fucking like ball rich is because I fucking don't like to write those checks, man. Like that's what I was telling Cal. I was like, we can turn this into a business. We can turn this into like we can even get to this point of like, okay, let's say Velocity is making a lot of money, and like everybody's having a good time, and this is like a great place for everybody. Boom, someone has an accident. God forbid, someone's family passed. Fuck it, bro. Let Velocity donate $2,000-$3,000 to help that person out. You know what I mean? Like little things like that, bro. Like once the fucking guild starts producing a lot of money, dude, like in that advertisement aspect, because there has to be a lot of members for that to actually start working. You can use that money, however, man. Buy everybody's fucking, and like the mount. Buy everybody's mount and shit. Buy, like, just turn it around and help everybody out, dude. And he was thinking about it. I was like, you tell me when you're ready, bro. But we can start making this a bunny pumping machine without fucking up the aspect of enjoying the game. So
Yeah. Yep.
dude, you can do anything, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised there aren't guilds out there that are already doing.
It's honestly, bro. I don't want to say I'm a badass. I don't want to say that. I'm just saying a lot of people don't think like that, man. They don't think about trying to make money. Because what happens? Have you ever seen a famous YouTuber? You look at their videos and they're advertising something, and you go in their description and you click on it, and then you buy it from that description link. You know what happens? They get a percentage of that.
Oh, you kidding?
Yeah, they get a percentage of that, and they also get a percentage. Like I have it on my shit. Like you can go and fucking click on my links, and it'll say like Amazon, eBay account. You click on that, anything you buy off eBay or Amazon, you'll get a percent discount. But then I'll get that percent discount you saved. Half of that'll go to me. You know what I mean? And little things like that.
Oh, wow.
You're already gonna make a purchase. Why not help a nigga out? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was telling Cal. I was like, man, we need to. Whenever the guild gets, you need more members, man. You need a lot more members. You probably need like 6,000 to 8,000 niggas, you know? And you don't even have to have them like actively participate in the Discord. As long as the sponsoring company sees that there's Discord members there, they'll pay, bro. I'm telling you, they'll fucking pay. It's not gonna be a lot, but the more members, the more money they'll pay. So it's just a massive snowball effect is what it turns out to be.
Huh.
It gets you thinking, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. The only problem is, and I say problems, man, it's just the immediate thing that comes to mind is, I think the most members you can have in any one guild on this server is 1,000.
No, but I mean, but in the Discord, though, you can have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you can have a shit ton of people in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, and I don't know if I'm gonna pop your bubble here, but think about this. Okay, Velocity East server, Velocity West server, Velocity UK, Velocity Australia. You know what I mean? Like.
Okay, I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, always gotta think big, man. You always gotta be thinking big, because eventually it's gonna get there. Eventually, this guild, and this is what I was telling Kel the other day too. Like, man, whenever you guys start kicking dudes, somebody needs to start a little fucking a little list of who the person's name was, why the fuck they were kicked, and when they were fucking kicked. To keep a history of it, record of it. Because you don't want to find out later, 3 years later, the same motherfuckers trying to come to fuck back in, you know? And they change their name, and you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's going to happen, dude. Did you know that...
somebody will try.
Yeah, did you know that you can only block 99 phone numbers on your phone?
That I knew. You told me that last week, actually. You're the one that said that.
Yeah, you can only block 99 niggas. So you know the problem I'm having now? I'm blocking 99 niggas, and I gotta start unblocking the nigga I first blocked.
And then they're calling again.
And then they're fucking calling again, yeah. Fucking bullshit, dude. That's why I don't get my number out no more. Because fuck all that. These hoes fucking want this dick, son, you know? This dick can only sling so far, you know what I'm saying? So, shit. My wife catches me hearing me that, she gonna whoop my ass. Fuck it. Shit, boy. Yeah, it's just a big cycle mess. It's a revolutionizing cycle. Oh my fucking god! A spider just kicked me off the mountain. And I died, dude.
Oh no.
All right. Anyways. But then you also got to think, when the guild gets really big and you start making money, you can actually start paying the officers to be officers. because you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna start dedicating some more time into this shit, and you might not have time. But if you're getting like $30, $50 a month or $100 a month to be an officer, then that's enticing you to make better. You know what I'm saying?
No, I follow that.
Damn, sometimes I sound like I just want to squeeze the guild out of everything's fucking worth, like a fucking orange, you know? Just squeeze the fucking life out of it, dude. Shit. So you don't know what you're gonna do, man? If you're gonna go alpacas, or you don't know what the fuck you're gonna do then?
We're not sure which direction to go. We may just stick it out with the eggs because of the whole bird flu going through again.
Oh yeah, it's seasonal. It fucking comes in waves.
Well, it's random. They had it about 4 years ago. They had a really bad bird flu, went across the country, and egg prices skyrocketed. So we're thinking it's going to happen again.
Like, what do you mean skyrocket? Like, what, times 2? Like, what?
Oh, like devastated, wiped birds off the earth, man. It was to the point where egg producers couldn't produce eggs.
But are you producing eggs as just for you, or as a business? Like, you're selling to market?
As a business. No, we market them. We wholesale
so if
our
you,
organic eggs.
Yeah, so if this happens, so you're gonna see a fucking very nice fucking profit then if this shit happens.
Yeah, yep.
What made you want to consider like getting the fuck out of the chicken business? The fact that you're kind of tied down to your house?
Well, we can't, I'm retired now, and I can't leave for vacation. We can't go anywhere because somebody has to be here to take care of the eggs and the birds every day.
Yeah.
So, and we don't have enough profit to hire somebody to take care of them, and you can't bring the chickens to somebody to watch them. Yeah. So it's a little difficult for us to vacation.
Well, let me ask this: if you considered, and again, you do what you want to do, you're a grown man, but have you considered possibly hiring somebody in the sense of, hey man, how much would you charge me to just come take care of them for like a week or something, or just a few days? Have you considered doing that?
I don't know anybody that knows enough about chickens that would be willing to do that.
And you don't want to risk all your investment on some fucking fuck bag and then come back and find out they're all fucking dead.
Yeah. Exactly. Or they didn't get fed, or the eggs got ruined, and all this other stuff.
And then it's gonna fuck out your bottom line up.
Yep, screws everything up.
You don't got family near you, man? Maybe some fucking family near you.
I do, but my folks are too old to handle that stuff.
Oh, they can't even do it. Like you're not comfortable asking them because they're at that time of their lives where they need to be chilling. Damn, sounds like you put yourself in a corner, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, we did, but sometimes you have to do that. You have to handle things yourself, and you have to make that decision. Do you want to have this as a business where you can make a little bit of money? It's a great tax write-off at the end of the year, instead of going on vacation. Or do you do this for 10, 15 years, and then you get rid of the business? You still have some of the rewards from the business, but then you move on to the whole vacationing thing.
Yo, why don't you? And this is just me saying, why don't you consider whenever the market gets back better, trying to get into real estate, man. That's like that gives you a lot of freedom. You should do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to go on the internet and look up
the prices.
Real estate in Ulster County, New York.
Hold on, motherfucker. Let me look it up. It's probably gonna be fucking insane, isn't it? It's probably gonna be fucking out of this fucking world.
And I want you to type in the word Kerrhamptons, and I'll
All right, so you said. All right, so you said Google. What did you say?
Type in Kerr, K-E-R.
All right.
And Hamptons, Hampton.
All right, Kerrhamptons. Find vacation rental properties. Is that what we're looking at?
What kind of sites are showing up?
Fast Quick Search, MapQuest, Direct Hit, thekerrhamptons.com. New York Times, the Hudson Valley turning into Hamptons. Am I in the right place or what?
That's the one. Look at that ad, or that article.
Developers have discovered the once sleepy Catskills and are building $1 million homes. Holy shit. And there's a bus service modeled after the Hampton. You're telling me your area is turning into a fucking multi-million-dollar fucking area?
I'm surrounded by them right now. Surrounded.
So that means your house must have gotten up in fucking value like crazy then.
There's not a day that goes by that I don't get a telemarketer calling and begging me to sell my property in my house.
Just hold on to it, bro.
Yeah, they come to my door.
They knock on your fucking door and ask
Yeah,
you?
they knock on my door. They leave fucking stuff in my mailbox.
All right, now let me ask you this. Don't give me no details. This is just a question for you to answer for yourself in your mind. Is what they're offering worth? Is it worth it for you now, or are you going to gamble and wait a few years, see what happens then?
I'm never gonna sell it.
You're always going to keep it?
Yup. It's too perfect. I've got 50 acres of property. My closest neighbor's a quarter mile away. And by the time everything finishes, I'll still have a huge buffer to the closest house. They can't build on top of me.
Dude,
and
you have that much property, so you can't even see your fucking neighbors.
I can't even see my neighbors. I can't see my neighbors from my pole barn. I can't see them at all. In the middle of winter, I can't even see their light on at night.
Yeah, because the woods and everything are so far away. Yeah.
Yep.
It says here, man, the fucking, it used to be 221,000, and now they're valued at almost 900,000. Holy shit, dude.
When was that article written?
This shit, let me see. Let me go all the way to the bottom. This shit was written. Come the fuck. Let me go all the way to the top. Let's see. Man, hold on, bro. By Julie Stato, April 12th, 2019. So this is
That's 3 years old.
yeah, it's probably fucking gone up like $500,000 at the minimum.
My house, and I'm not bragging by saying this, when I built it, I built my house for $96,000.
God, dude, you lucky fuck.
I bought my property in 3 pieces, and I spent a total of $60,000 on all the property. So I had $152,000 invested in this.
God, dude, that's
I could turn around and I've had offers of $2.5 million.
God damn, bro. Oh my fucking God, dude.
That's why when you and I talk about real estate, the reason I know all this stuff is because I've researched it, so that if there ever comes a time, they can't try to take advantage of it.
Dude, okay, holy shit. Okay, so this is, now that you mentioned, this is what I want to do, man. I'm not asking for your investment. I'm just letting you know that this is what my plan is. The mother-in-law lives in an area where there's like 8 or 9 townhouses. And her townhouse is valued at 120. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, about 1,200 square feet. Valued at 120, completely remodeled, everything good to go. Her mortgage is like under 600, like 520 or something. That's with taxes and insurance and everything. That's the high-end taxes. So she's living she's living good. Before we saw this 250, there's another house there that's on the market for 150 right now. They're overpriced, and they're waiting for a cash offer. But they haven't gotten any written offers because they're not online. They just put a sign for sale on the window, and that's not a very high traffic area. If you don't live up there, you don't go up there. So I called the guy and I was, how much you want? 150. And I was, what if I give you a fucking an offer, like another lower offer? It's fine, but we would like 150. But if it appraises at 120, then we're selling it at 120. I was like, all right, cool. So I still have about the VA loan. I can have 2 VA loans at a maximum of $680,000. Now, if I was in New York or in California or in Florida, in a more developed area, a state, I could have up to $1 million between 2 homes. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to buy that house, that 160 house right there, for 120 or whatever the fuck it appraises for. Buy it out, rent it out. Then buy my mother-in-law's, because she lives in that same area. Buy it and rent it the fuck out. The lady next to her, she's my one of my best friend's grandmothers. And she's about to pass in the next 5 or 6 years. By the time she passes, I'll buy her property. So I was thinking in the long run, one day buying all those 15 units. In the matter of the rest of my lifespan, fight to buy those 15 units. And then paint them all and rent them all and change it to like ZeeZeeNation or change it to some fucking nice ass fucking place, But those properties, the mother-in-law is renting for 520. That's her mortgage. She can rent this shit out for 1,200 easy. And you're sitting on like 2 mil profit. Like I'm almost positive, dude. And don't do this. I'm just saying this. I'm almost positive that if you go up to the same people who knocked on your door, and you're like, give me 2.5 or 2.7, they'd write the check there and now, dude.
Because that 2.5 that they offered is a low ball.
Yeah,
absolutely, and I know that because of all the other property in the area. I'm talking a half a mile from my house right now. There's probably 7 or 8 $1.5 million homes.
Yeah. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna get your property and divide it and make 20 fucking homes or something.
Absolutely. They're gonna take my home. They're gonna knock it down.
Did you consider maybe getting just be throwing this idea out there, getting somebody to come and like survey your land so you know where your property lines are, and maybe
I've had it all done. Yeah,
and then maybe going and like getting online and figuring out how much land those 1.1 properties are selling with, and then consider like selling a little small slit at the furthest part of your property, selling like a really small slit. That way, like you can sell it for like as much as they would sell their houses for. So if let's say a 10 by 10, just for easy math, they're selling it at 1.5 for a house, you can probably sell that 10 by 10 for like 200,000. So now you're selling a 10 by 10 for 200,000. You sell 20 of them, like far the fuck away from your land at the most outward part, and then you can get some money to do what the fuck you need to do. Did you consider like maybe doing that? Just cutting a slice off your property?
I don't need any more money.
Oh, so you fucking chilling? Like you good to go? Like you're just fucking happy where you're at?
I'm right now in my life. I'm great, man. I've got everything that I need. I can still go on vacations when I can find somebody to watch the birds.
Yeah.
I have great hobbies. We're healthy. I'm not changing a thing, man.
Dude, that's fucking insane, bro. When they came and asked you, were they like, they were begging you? They were really pulling out all the stops and shit?
They send some really, really experienced real estate people to try to talk you into it. And they would just try to butter you up, hey, can we go have a cup of coffee? Everything, man. They've tried everything.
And you still get these motherfuckers coming to your house and shit, dude? God.
At least once a week, there's something by my mailbox.
Dude. You know what's going to happen, right? Everything's going to get fucking developed around you. And your property's going to be worth tenfold. You're going to be in the middle of a fucking nice-ass area. And everybody's going to be like, look at that fucking guy. Yeah, he never sold. And you're going to be that one nice, humble home sitting amongst millions. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be sitting there like, oh, yeah, my equity's fine. Like, we're never moving. Like, they're going to build a freeway around your fucking property. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking badass, dude. That's fucking epic.
They're not going to be able to go through it. They're going to have to go around it.
Yeah, that's fucking badass, dude. We got some properties in Mexico, man. They built a regional hospital. Like this is a fucking 5-story hospital. Like probably, I'd say a quarter mile like by a quarter mile of the fucking building alone. Like this big fucking thing. It's got like 3 floors of just fucking rooms. It's got all sorts of shit, dude. And my old man owns a lot of property in that area. And all his property, like 3-4 folds. It just fucking grew in value. And they put supermarkets in front of the fucking hospital. So when people are like visiting their relatives and they're hungry, they can go to the supermarket. They put a fucking washing machine place. Like they're starting to grow. And my old man, the same thing like you said, man. My old man, everybody's always coming up to him, hey man, you want to sell? He's like, no, I'm happy. I'm going to chill. I'm going to wait it out. Dude, it's just fucking insane, dude. Like, next time I go over there, man, I'll take a picture of the regional hospital so you can see that fucking thing. It's fucking, for Mexico, it's a big fucking thing, but for us, it's like dog shit. It's like a fucking clinic for us. It's dog shit, you know?
It's all relative to where you are.
Yeah, but like you said, man, the property value is just, God damn.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Z. If somebody came along with the right amount, and I mean, it would have to be holy crap money, then I would leave everything here, including the chicken.
Hey, you'd be like, later, motherfuckers. Like, you'd be deuces. Yo, what would be the right amount? 30 mil?
30 mil would definitely get my attention.
30. Oh, so 30 mil wouldn't have you like, all right, let me sign. 30 mil would be like, all right, obviously that guy's lowballing me. Let me counter or something.
30 mil, I'm taking one vehicle with me.
Yeah. Dude, what would you do with that kind of money? Like, really, what would you do? Obviously, I mean,
Invest. It would go into an account with investing. I would hire a guy or gal or firm to invest the money. Throw it with the rest of the money and say, here, man, make me more.
Yeah, just keep like $500,000 on you or whatever in the bank or whatever. Maybe keep like.
I'd have disposable money, but
yeah.
But I probably wouldn't touch the principal.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, dude. You know, a lot of people, what they do is they put it in high interest yield accounts, and they can live off the fucking interest. Yeah.
You know, you're peeling 8% off of 30 million, $240,000 a year.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna spend that. Like, humbly speaking,
$2.4 million a year. You know, you oh my God, you'll never your kids will never have to worry about money.
Yeah, and that's how you have 3, 4th generation rich kids right there, dude. That's how. I told the wife, I was like, if we ever win the lottery, like, we are not doing anything. I'm gonna just put it like you said. I'm gonna get some CDs, throw it in some CDs, throw in some jumbo CDs, throw it in a trust fund. Like, we're gonna start like throwing that money around and just living off the interest, because there's no way that I will spend that kind of money. Even in the interest, there's no way I'd be comfortable spending that kind of money on just interest alone. And she's like, I can spend it. I know your ass can spend it. That's why I'm gonna make the decisions. The fuck out of here. We're not gonna be those people who win the lottery and they're broke a year and a half later. Fuck that. Like, you're keeping your fucking job.
Only way you would ever run out of money or you would be poor again is if the dollar just fell to a point where a wheelbarrow of money wouldn't buy you a loaf of bread.
Some Venezuela shit.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw what happened. You know what happened in Venezuela, right? They used to be like a very dominating economy, dude. Like, they were like one of like the number 4 or something in the world, and then in like 12 years, it just took a shit.
That's socialism. That's the fallout of socialism.
Well, here in Arizona, the governor even said, "Listen, man." She's like, "Listen, motherfuckers. Like, you guys are coming from California. We want Arizona to stay Arizona. Don't forget why you fucking left."
That's right.
So everybody's like, a lot of people from California, they're like, wow, like, they actually like the comment that was made politically. They're like, yeah, I like that shit. At least here in Arizona, they don't fuck you around. California's going into some massive bankruptcy, dude. Like, fuck out of here, man.
Well, and that's unfortunately what's happening where I am here. Is people are moving out of New York City, which is why the inflation in real estate prices have happened.
Why are they moving out? Because it's too expensive, or what?
Because it's too damn dangerous.
What do you mean? New York got more dangerous?
New York City is absolutely horrible right now.
More. It was already bad, bro. More? It got worse?
Oh, yeah. Crime tripled.
What the fuck? Like, what happened there? Like, what did they say caused the...
Bail reform. Bail reform. You got a guy that goes out, commits a burglary with or a robbery with a weapon, and he's released on bail within 3 hours.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. So they don't even... So they're not even running the psych card no more. They're just getting fucking, like, slapped on the hand now.
Oh, the psych card. Well, the problem is Governor Cuomo, not the one that just got run out of office.
Yeah, that stupid.
But his father closed all the psych centers in New York State. Did away with them all.
What the fuck was his reasoning? Did he have a legit reason? Too expensive?
They were too expensive and they weren't necessary.
How the fuck are they not necessary, man? Every.
Great question. They brought back 2 of them. There's only 2 psych centers in New York State that are actually controlled and run by the state.
That is not enough, dude. You and me both.
They took all the psych problem individuals, and when they committed the crime, they prosecuted them for the crime and put them into the state prisons. And then it overcrowded the prisons and the whole 9 yards. All that happened. And then the whole bail reform is what evolved out of that. They felt that, well, we're going to keep people out of prison by not having them go to prison, even though they committed the crimes.
I've heard about letting motherfuckers go when they have good behavior, but here in Arizona, what they do is if you were doing like an aggressive behavior with a weapon, you're fucked. You're doing your whole time. But to close out fucking mental institutions, man, that's a big fucking no-go, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So now you got more crime, You got this whole Black Lives Matter shit fucking up your cop fucking support. So now the cops don't get that much support. So now there's even more fucking crime. Then
And
people
then
are leaving.
throw COVID in it. Put the the fact that people couldn't leave their houses because it was overcrowded everywhere they went. So what do? I'm gonna go up to the country where I can get fresh air.
And then they show up at your fucking house. Yeah.
Yeah. And the first person buys their home at a reasonable price. They spend $150,000 on the home. The next home that sells for 151, then 152. Next thing you know, you're paying $1.5 million for a 2,000 square foot home.
Yeah, and then people are fucking flying to buy it. They're racing. They're like, yeah.
Exactly. They're buying stuff over the phone on Prospect. And then what ends up happening is they come up here, and all at once they want everything to be the way it was where they were.
Yeah, they're trying to change.
And they try to change. They change the laws, which is why I got involved in the political side of things around here.
Yeah, because they're coming to try and change the suburbs to the city, but they don't realize that their laws didn't work, and now they're trying to fuck up somebody else's fucking,
Exactly.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude! I knew that New York had New York and a lot of other states, but I know New York had a serious crime rate. I fucking knew that from the beginning, but I couldn't even imagine it doubling or tripling.
Oh, it's nuts! It's 3 times as big.
Because I know over there you have to have your weapons registered. So if you're at your house, and even though you're legally allowed to carry, if you don't have your shit registered and you fuck somebody up, like, you can get some trouble. You know what I mean? So, fuck that, bro. God damn. Have you seen it in your area? Has it been spilling to where you're at, or not yet?
Our big problem here had nothing to do with crime for profit. It came from crime for drugs and burglaries and stuff to support drug habits. There's a big drug problem in the area that came up here.
That's fucking sad to see it all go to shit, huh? Fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot different than when I was a kid. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but that sucks, man, because nobody should be going through that shit. You know what I mean? Your kids should be chilling, like, yeah, bro, fuck all that.
I can tell you that we moved back here. My mom was originally from this area. My grandfather, great grandfather, lived here. When we moved out here, I went to school, and I never ever saw any type of drug going to high school, other than we smoked weed and stuff in the car and shit like that. Only because we're so close to Woodstock, New York, that all the hippies and shit.
Yeah, well,
their
that's kind of
parents
normal.
grew up,
Though. Weed is like not, you know what I mean? It's a gateway drug, but I know what you mean. It's like all right, everybody smoked weed at one point. You know what I mean?
But growing up, I didn't have to experience that. Now, what we have is we have a huge problem in relation to drug use and like heavy narcotics, cocaine, heroin. Heroin's a big problem here.
Cocaine and heroin ain't no fucking joke, man. Those are hard drugs, man. So what do you guys do? How do you combat that? Like, there's really nothing you can do about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Well, call the cops. The cops come and arrest the guy, but what the fuck? You know what I mean?
But with bail reform, they're out in 3 or 4 hours.
So if you fucking telling somebody and they find out who it is, they're gonna show up at your fucking house. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. The other thing that happened around this area was because of there being so many prisons. We have 6 prisons that are within 45 minutes of where I live. The individuals that were incarcerated there, their families would move to this area, and it became their home, their family's home, as long as they're in one of these prisons.
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
So yeah, it kind of, and I don't want to use the word polluted, but it did. It polluted. It brought that atmosphere to this area.
Yeah, because then they get out and they want to live there, and now you got a whole bunch of drug addicts, gangbangers, thieves walking around amongst good people because my family lives here, so I'm gonna stay with them because they need an address to get out. If you want to get out early, you need an address, so they're gonna put that address on there. Because you can tell when someone's up to no fucking good. You can tell when they're up to no good when they're just walking around, looking at people's yards. You know they're about to fuck some shit up. Damn, bro. I don't got that problem down here, man. Down here, the problem we got is we got cartels and fucking mafia down here, and they control the areas. And they don't want.
There's something to be said about them being right in the open about it. You know what I mean? Here,
Yeah.
it's disguised. It's really bad. You know, we'll have people cooking meth in the middle of a mountain, and you won't find it. Next thing you know, it's costing the owner of that property, you know, $100,000 for cleanup.
Fuck that, dude. Has anybody talked to like the city council or whoever the fuck is in charge of you guys' area? What they have to say? Did they give you guys any fucking like any solutions or anything?
Ignorance is bliss.
Seriously?
They don't say it didn't happen.
Oh my god, dude. So as long as it doesn't affect them, they don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Fucking bullshit, dude. Damn.
Which
bro.
is why I'm running for office in October, November.
You should have told me, man. I would have moved to New York to vote for your bitch ass. You know what I mean? You should have told me, bro. How long do you have to be a fucking a resident to be able to vote in that bitch?
Well, you have to register here.
Oh, but there's no stipulation of how if I have to be a citizen or not there.
There's nothing on the books that requires anything.
So the whole
You
guild
just
can
have
go.
to have an address.
So the whole guild can get your address and everybody go fucking vote for your ass. Get you in office,
More or less,
you know.
vote absentee ballot. Yeah.
Yo, man, you think you're gonna get it and shit, or what? You got a lot of people like you talking about it, or what?
I don't know where I stand. I'm on the zoning board of appeals now, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how well it goes.
If they made you, what would you? All right, boom, you got it. Congratulations. What's your first fucking move?
See where we stand. See who's on board. See who's gonna go with me.
Oh, to see who the fucking the left side is, or whoever's not gonna go with you, who's ever against you, for whatever fucking reason. Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
But what would you do? Let's say okay, 80% of people on your side. What would you do? Like, what would be the first course of action? Have you thought about that kind of shit yet?
Say it again. You broke up a little bit there.
Like, let's say you got it. Okay, boom, you got it. 80% of the people are on board with whatever the fuck you want to do. So, have you thought about what your first course of action would be?
Slow everything the hell down, man. We're running at such a pace that people are gonna get left behind.
Like, what do you mean slow down? Slow down, like making the seller.
Oh my god. Yeah, it just slow down, man. You're taking property. People are buying property, and before they can even get it, indeed, are selling it for twice what they bought it. So it's changing hands, and it's causing record delays everywhere for everything. It's horrible right now, man. You'll have a piece of property sold 6 different times
Before
in
it
2
can
months.
register?
Yeah, it's horrible.
But isn't it beneficial for it to sell? Because it'll sell and sell and sell, and the city will make money off of that sell?
Well, that's the problem. In New York State, it's the county that makes the money, not the township. It all goes into a general fund.
So if the county makes money, doesn't the state say, hey, you sold a lot of properties, we want our fucking cut?
You would think that's the case, but what ends up happening is, see, the Democratic districts get all the money in New York State as long as there's a Democratic governor. The minute you have anything backed by the Republican Party, it's, oh, we don't have the money for you.
You know, to think that we're too old to be dealing with this kind of shit, you know?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
true.
Alright, so you slow everything down. You slow everything down. What happens after you slow everything down? Like, what is the effect of that?
That's a good question. I think you got to get people on board. You got to get people to realize that it needed to be slowed down, and then to steer them in the right direction from there.
How long, if you get it in office, how long are you going to be in office? Like, what's the term?
It's usually a 2 or a 4-year term.
So what is that? How does it become 4?
It depends on which council person's position it is.
Oh, okay.
It operates on a schedule, so you never have a full brand new board at any given time.
Okay, so they're coming and going. They're filtering in and out then.
Yes, you normally every 2 years, 1 or 2 transition.
Yo, man, it must have really been affecting you for you to want to try and get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody has to, you know.
Yeah. And it's good.
And I got a pretty good resume to
Yeah.
allow it to happen.
That's what I was gonna say too, man. You're fucking, all these years working for the city and shit. Like, a lot of people are gonna be like, fuck yeah, let's run this shit. Let's follow that fucking guy, cause look at his shit, you know. Not some. Just do me a favor, man. Don't be that guy that wears khakis all the time. You know what I mean? Don't be that
No,
fucking
man.
guy. You know what I'm talking about. Don't be that fucking guy.
That's not me, man.
Don't be that fucking guy. Fucking goddamn khakis and shit. And fucking fat ass, like flat ass old white motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, man. That's not me. I actually, when it comes to attending meetings, 9 times out of 10, I'm actually in a suit and tie.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I believe in being proper.
Yeah, me too, man. Every time I went to go fucking ban me a bitch, I was in a suit and tie, bro. I used to work at a clinic. For real, I used to work at a clinic at the VA, man. Suit and tie with the fucking cuffs, with the fucking little thing that holds your tie, you know, so it doesn't go all the way forward.
You tie clip, yeah.
Yeah, the tie clip. And then I used to wear that shit that keeps your shirt down. I wasn't playing no fucking games, but I was fucking clean as fuck. Matching 3 colors max. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting it, bro. And I can't tell you how many job offers I got working for the VA while I was working with him.
yeah.
How many job offers I got from somebody else. I was like, how you guys doing?
Yep.
So what do you need? What's going on? How can I help you? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right, here it is. Here's a card. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming. Let me know if you need anything. Blah, blah. Like, I would just regurgitate the same proper response to everybody and treat everybody the same. And I had guys coming, hey, man, we would like you to be our front desk at our company. I'm like, what do you pay? This much. I was like, listen, man, if you can't even get to this amount, then we can't even talk. Like, really, you know what I mean? And the guy's like, no, it makes sense, man. I knew you were going to say it. I was just trying to test you. Yeah, man, you know, I need to at least be in the mid-25s. This was years ago, at least. Because what I bring to the office, man, what I can bring to your business, like, have you seen people do that shit? They call businesses and they're like, how much can I spend in your business? And the people on the phone don't know how to answer those types of questions. And they lose millions of dollars in business. It's fucking disgusting.
Uneducated.
Yeah.
You know what? You have to spend money to make money, which is why there's certain positions, key positions, that you have to invest in. You have to be willing to pay a little more than what you normally would for somebody to fill it.
Yeah. So if you get the job, do you get to pick a secretary, or do you get to pick like an assistant, or is it just you running your own show in your own office?
Oh, you're on your own. I don't even get an office. I share an area with somebody else, and I'm gonna operate everything out of my own office at home.
Yeah. Damn. So your guild computer's gonna be double timing, huh?
It'll actually be a separate computer.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, I'll still do what I do, but it'll just be involving other things too.
Yeah. Yeah, because I got 2 computers, man. One for fucking work and then one for this fucking show. So. Damn. Well, hope you get it, man. Hopefully you get it and everything works out, man. Just remember, dude. Like, being in politics is like being in the good old boys club. So.
Oh yeah.
What the wife say? The wife supported your ass? She was cool with it?
Oh, she doesn't care one way or another. She thinks it's a good idea. She knows what the investment is.
Yeah. Are you gonna get paid to be doing that shit?
You get a small stipend. It's not a lot, man. We're not talking more than maybe $500 a month.
I mean, I guess it's something. It's your gas money, maybe, you know?
Yeah, it covers your fuel and your electric for having your computer at your house and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's not why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to protect my interest in the area.
Yeah. They can't force you to sell, huh? They can't like say, you know what, we're selling in the interest of blah blah blah.
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I suppose they could try some power play where they make my tax base so expensive that I just can't afford to be here. In which case, there'd have to be some form of corruption there because the assayer would have to be in on it and everybody else.
But if they go up on yours, they got to go up on everybody's, and that's gonna piss a lot of people off too.
Yep, it's the lazy one that'll actually get caught up in that if that happens.
Yeah. You think they're capable of doing that bullshit?
I think politics is so corrupt, anything's possible.
God damn, bro. Went from talking about houses to you being the next president of the fucking United States. Ain't that some shit, you know? President Slitzy. Everybody has to join the Guild Velocity. You know?
That's it, man. All communication's going to be done through Discord in the complaint office.
Yeah, dude. God damn, bro. Every complaint's going to cost $500. Please have your
200 gold. Send 200 gold to the guild bank. Our economy back on the gold standard. Wow, gold.
Dude, you fucking wilded the fuck out, bro. Who's your fucking vault? Who is it? Dream? Who's your fucking
Curse
guy?
Dream.
Yeah,
Curse
Curse.
Dream.
Yeah, that motherfucker would be all about fucking people over, man. He's like, fuck yeah.
The Secretary of the Treasury.
He'd fucking, yeah, him and Kel would dip. Like 50-50, bro. Deuces, you know? Shit. Dude.
Oh my god, it reminds me of that movie Critocracy. Or
I-
Idiocracy.
Yo, it's a great fucking movie.
Dude, it's spot on, man, with what's going on right now. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, because...
You'll laugh at this. My my bank tune that I have is called Agro Tank, but I just built him as a way to store stuff. My guild's name, so I have a bigger guild bank, is called Critocracy.
You stupid motherfucker. Yo, did you see that movie all the way through, man? Did you see that shit?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's a great movie.
Dude, it's scary, man, but I really think that in a few hundred years we're gonna be there, dude. Like,
oh, easily.
Yeah, we're gonna be there because it's true, man. A lot of dumb fucking people are fucking having 8-9 kids, and a lot of smart individuals are like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
God, man, that's a fucking whoever invented that movie, man, whoever fucking did all that bullshit, they knew what the fuck they were talking about, man. They see it
nailed
coming. Yeah, I just hope I'm not alive when that shit happens. Shit. Fuck, bro. I'm gonna watch that movie tonight, man. That shit's so much fuck. It's just so interesting, dude. Like the way they fucking just. The beginning really fucked me up when that dude's husband died, and she's like, "I'm gonna freeze my sperm, because you never know, there might be another guy," and then she fucking dies.
Yep.
Dude, I was like, "Holy shit, ain't that some fucking bullshit?"
Clevis, 800 grandkids.
Oh shit, dude, what the fuck? Ah shit.
Yeah, I'm getting a little sick of this, man. This whole mining thing. Oh my god, it's getting boring.
You gonna roll out of shit or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, take it easy, son. And good luck with that whole politics shit. And hopefully you get what you want to get. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I
Hold it down,
appreciate
nigga. Alright, man. Take it easy, son.
All right.